What's good, y'all? This is Unsanctioned TV, and today we're gonna be talking about why the fuck this game is hot garbage, and that game is WWE 2K23. I'm gonna just give you a few of my opinions, and I'm just gonna get straight to it, man. Going off the hip here. For one, the game is ass. Like, I'm not even excited. Like, to be honest, as we're fastly approaching the release date for WWE 2K23, I feel like I already know what I'm getting. If you played WWE 2K22, you know what you're getting. Like, it's nothing to be excited for, in my personal opinion. Like, we're getting the same product, and I truly don't understand why people are so excited about this shit. And I really don't understand why people tend to defend the bullshit, come into our comment sections and talk shit, telling us to shut the fuck up and this, that, and the third, and it's an early build and all kinds of stupid shit. Like, it's I don't understand. What exactly are you excited for that we're getting? Like, what is it? War games? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that war games is like your selling point or something. Cause to be honest, we're playing the same shit. If you crank up 2K22 and you crank up 2K23, please, can someone tell me what is the difference? Can you point out to me why 2K23 will stand out from 2K22? Because I don't see why it would stand out whatsoever. Like, the biggest takeaways from 22 is probably what they added war games and maybe the new stamina system or the new kickout system. And the kickout really isn't new. Like, you really think about the shit, all they did was just steal from THQ and Ukes from what they did in WWE 2K14 and 13 from the I Quit match mechanic. The way you win an I Quit match back in 2K14 is the way you kick out in 2K23. So it's really nothing new, and all they did was steal from they stole from 2K and THQ, not 2K, but basically shit. They stole from fucking WWE 13 back from THQ and Ukes. That's all they did. They stole from them and called it new. You're literally stealing old shit, trying to make it your own. Like, if you really play these wrestling games before 2K really stamped their foot into the goddamn license, into the business of wrestling, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. And as I said before, man, like I said, the game is I'm just not excited. Me personally, I'm not excited. It's boring. 2K23 is already boring to me, and I haven't even played it yet. Like, the only reason I probably touched this game is, one, because Fight Forever isn't out yet, and two, they do have war games, so I'll probably give it a shot. Three, they have some old retro characters that are finally going to make its way to be playable characters or just be in the game, without having to go on community creations and download them, even though I'm pretty sure that you content creators that put out content for the community creations on these wrestling games are still going to make a better representation of the retro characters. And that's just facts at the end of the day. People with a fucking million times less of resources, people that have you get what I'm saying. These people have a shit ton of resources less than these goddamn developers, and they can still put together the best creation that we would ever see of a superstar that's already in the game. And that is a serious problem. Because me personally, I feel like 2K, nobody in 2K has heart for this shit except probably Brian Williams, but Lionel Jinx and all of his other fucking cronies, they have no heart for this wrestling game. They have no heart for wrestling. They don't watch this shit like that. Literally, they're here for the money. Because WWE is a billion-dollar fucking corporation. They're here for the bag. That's all they want. That's all they care about is the fucking bag. They ask us for feedback time and time again. Every year we get a fucking feedback, some feedback bullshit, but they barely ever include any of it. Like, what's the point of asking us for feedback if you're not gonna give us, if you're not gonna take damn near anything into consideration? I don't understand that whatsoever. It's a waste of time, and it's a slap in the face. to even ask that bullshit. Why are you asking for feedback? Why are you asking for match types that you might want in the game? We're just not getting a new match type in your wrestling game in ages, for years. Probably the first time we've gotten an actual new match type since 2K has taken over the wrestling game license. When you really think about this shit, but for some odd reason, for the last couple of years, you've been asking us feedback on what kind of match types we want in the game, but don't give us anything. It's crazy to me, like 2K is just so full of shit, man. And a lot of you people just take it and eat it up. I don't get that whatsoever. Like, so many of you people, the first thing you talk about is graphics, as if that's the most important thing, man. Fuck these graphics, man. If I pick up the controller and I do a match, if the gameplay is boring, if the gameplay is stiff, you can't really do anything. It's not fun. It's not exciting. It doesn't give you fucking energy boost. Doesn't give you no adrenaline, no nothing. Your game is ass, and I won't want to play it because it's boring. Like, yeah, my career cool, universe mode cool, my GM cool, my faction cool. Wow, creating entrance cool, whatever. When it's time to step in the ring and wrestle, what are we getting? These people love talking about, oh, we're trying to make it as much as real life as possible. What you see when you watch TV is what we want you to feel like you're playing when you hop on this game. Like, I don't see that whatsoever. Like, simulation based in real life. What do you see on TV? Like, I'm gonna give you one example. When you watch wrestling and you watch a match, they tell stories in the ring, like limb targeting. Limb targeting means nothing, and it never has meant nothing, to be honest. Because when you watch the product, when somebody's getting their leg attacked the whole match, what do they do? They're limping. They're grabbing their leg. They can't fucking run. If they lift you up, they're gonna fall down because they can't fucking pick you up because their legs are giving out. Like, shit like that. Why is that yet to burst the scene of a wrestling game made by 2K? The same people that constantly tell us that they want us to feel like we're really in the ring. Telling a story in the ring is like one of the number one things you see. You see that shit every time you watch wrestling, no matter what promotion. That's what you're going to see in the ring. So for some odd reason, we don't see that when we play wrestling game. I love to be able to be in a match and I'm just attacking my opponent's leg or his arm, and he can barely pick me up, or he picks me up to do a finisher and his arm gives out and he drops me. Like, come on, man. Like, they don't think. These are not wrestling fans. The people that are developing our games, I would bet my fucking life, that they're casuals. How the fuck do you make wrestling games but you're a straight up casual to the product? Like I said, the only person that I believe is a true wrestling fan at heart of the product and the games is Brian fucking Williams. And nobody can change your mind on that shit, to be honest. This man was behind all these old wrestling games that were so good. Most of them. Now he's with 2K. And they're dog shit. These motherfuckers are making 24 right now as we speak. 24 is being made right now before 23 is even out. Like, guarantee it. And 24 is going to be just like 2K23, with probably just a few more minor adjustments to the gameplay. Like, nothing major, nothing to fucking poke out. Like, it's ass. The game is ass. The game is boring. Even stronger, my ass. This shit's fucking weaker. Even weaker, you mean? Like, you want folks to fucking spend $120 in this goddamn Icon Edition when you're honestly not really getting anything. It's trash. You're making these people spend $120 to play the same product before, just a fucking reskin, just a new number on your goddamn title. with a few minor additions or a few minor changes to your core gameplay to make your game actually feel different and stand out from the previous title. Shit is fucking ridiculous. But for some reason, a lot of you people tend to just eat this shit up and just whatever. To be honest, if me and my boy if we didn't give a fuck about none of this shit, he probably wouldn't even touch this game, to be honest. We'd probably just wait till 5 Forever comes out. But another main reason that we're even gonna get this game is literally just to show guys to have content. It's really just for content and for you guys and for you fans of our channel. So stay tuned. For day one, we will be having this game on the channel on day one, probably 3 days beforehand. Probably, what is it, March 14th we'll have it, March 13th we'll probably get this shit. So just keep a lookout, man, and stay tuned, because we will be doing a full reveal, an actual fucking reveal. And we're going to show you guys everything that you want to see on the game and give you our true opinion on it. But I'm gonna just stop here, man, and hope y'all like the video. Leave a like, leave a sub, comment, whatever. That's just a few of my opinions, and it won't be the last time you hear me saying this shit. So stay tuned. And outside of that shit, man, this is Unsanctioned TV. It was good talking to y'all, and we out this bitch.